Deft hands find tools.
The ashes of Andraste herself brought the Arl back from his enchanted slumber.
Tell me about Redcliffe Village.
Tell me about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favours blood lotus flowers.
Maybe the rumours about the apostates attacking people were just rumours after all.
Either way, we're safe. That's all that matters right now.
What's this?
Greetings, traveller.
What the heck is this? This seems to be sealed off. Left hand find tools again.
Good day. One of the rebel mages. She said it sounded like the dream she had before the magic took her.
You heard? The Inquisition dealt with the rebel Templars. Been driven away.
What's going on here? Let's go to Haven and get these things then. What's the fastest way to travel across the land? True. It's all the most fun though. Healing potions are shared among the entire party. All the potions are decided to per party member. Right, let's find out what these guys got. Come on.
Have you seen Enchanted Viviette? Thank you for all that you are doing.
Some of the War Council. It says 2 of them are done that I remember. 4 and all 3 could be done, to be fair. Okay.
We'll post soldiers a safe distance
Why
from the
4 of them?
Our best guess that's safe, anyway.
Right, for now, let's go across to this one. That's what I wanted to do in here. It takes 10 minutes. Why is she so good to that? How is she gonna be? Five minutes left in that. You can't do it. And you're gonna take 42 minutes on that. Tell you what, you can do that one then.
Let's see what we have.
And since you're closely related to the Chantry. That one.
To work?
Sure. That's all for now. What is this life ward amulet? Amulet of strength. Oh no. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need to know those ones. What do we need to say? Nope, okay.
Yes?
Bit late for that.
Yes?
Never mind.
Has revealed to me, as there is but one God, one life, one death.
Hey, what do you know?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky?
Hmm.
What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
I can't speak for Andraste.
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
Then we can only guess at what he wants.
The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
You could blame her killers.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her?
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead.
Yep.
It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Let me help you.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
So what else to say? No? Okay.
So it's true.
Feel tense.
You knew him well?
Not as well as I thought. Show me the report.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I can barely keep up.
I have no idea what's happening anymore.
That makes two of us. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
I can't believe it either.
I'm still not sure I believe that any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Well, she's reported in, so let's go see what she has to say.
Do you think the mages will be able to seal the breach?
Probably just a bunch of gold. Useful, but
Thank you for all of you.
not what I really wanted at this point in time, so I kind of did a boo-boo at that point. Yep, thought I
It's
saw
nothing
them.
to do with fairness.
No, it's not gold.
We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with after a
We
fashion.
need to spot nobles to combat this rumour. I can arrange a few key visits.
At
Please
your
do.
service.
Hmm? Oh yeah, I've got to do a thing with the thing. Exalted Plains and Western. Find the Circle Tom in the Western Approach and Exalted Plains. Stormcoast, Black Emporium,
Has Cassandra spoken to you
Assumed
about my new
Soldier and
recruits?
Ferelden.
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
Let's get the shot. Let's send some people to there. I've been working tasks at a convents, course, and win over some regions. Most influence houses 10 noble families will help the Inquisition pressure the Templars into sealing the breach. I need to find out where this quest is. Don't have it at the moment. So, meet Iron Bull at the Stormcoast. At the moment, we've got this one to do. So we'll go and meet her. With Cassandra, him, and her. For now. Also like tier 3 most powerful. Come on, loading screens. This is the bane of every gamer's existence.
There must be something here.
Just rumors.
We'll make good use of it.
See you. Thank you.
Make me with you.
Let's go in here then.
Merchants coming in now say there are countless bodies lying butchered on the side of the road.
The golden lantern. Power can be spent at the war table to scout in missions, advance the story to unlock the opportunities. Josephine Montelier and Druffalo. Hello.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. First Enchanter Vivienne?
My dear Fiona, it's been so long since we last spoke. You look dreadful. Are you sleeping well?
What has brought you to Redcliffe?
Is that a trick question?
Is this some sort of test? We're here because you invited us in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken.
No.
I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Then who did I meet?
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
Andraste's ass. I'm trying to think of a single worse thing you could have done, and I've got nothing.
As one indenture to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
You made a huge mistake.
An alliance with Tevinter is a terrible mistake.
All hope of peace died with Justinia. This bargain with Tevinter would not have been my first choice, but we had no choice. We are losing this war. I needed to save as many of my people as I could.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Dorian Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
This is a long way from MAYHEM.
You're quite a long way from Tevinter, Alexius.
Indeed I am. Though I have heard you are no Ferelden either. It seems we are both strangers here. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
You don't think... We don't think... Then you'll help us?
Does that mean you'll lend your mages to our cause?
There will have to be. Felix.
My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall
That
send
seems
word to
odd.
the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger. Ooh, very mysterious. We'll be careful, but we need to figure out what's going on here.
Magister Alexius wishes only mages to remain in Redford. He will approve of you.
Phylacteries. The Dispel and Spell Purge abilities instantly destroy demons that are in process of spawning from a Fade Rift if the ability is used before the demons fully materialize. Huh. That's good to know. So, Dispel gets rid of a demon before it, but if only before you use it. But only if you use it before they have a chance to materialize. Right. Where is that? Rival, Mind Blast, Strength, Guiding Spirit. These are all to do with frosty stuff. Static Charge, Lightning Bolt, Energy Barrage. I don't know, I'll find it out in a bit. Oh. Bunk. Josephine is ready to report in.
I'm Sister Tanner. May I help you?
I found the letter you sent to Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody's going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Let's see. Impersonating a sister, smuggling, dishonoring Chantry robes. I can think of more if you like. Or you could put your skills to use for the Inquisition.
And you'd keep quiet? Nobody else has to know?
That will depend on how honest your efforts are on our behalf.
Alright, I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Oh, quick. Just blackmail someone into blooming joining. Seems like a good option. Madame de Fer. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Okay, what? Why have you got a giant portal in your face, dude? I'd prefer it if I didn't have to just instantly see the portal. The portal in the face is a kind of a, you know, don't help me thing, but Cassandra needs it more than I do. Don't go off him there. Gotcha.
Fascinating.
Yes.
How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
On your point.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here.
There's a good
Magister
reason for it.
Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Quick grandstanding.
Stop talking like you're waiting for applause. Just tell me what's going on.
What? There's no applause? Fine. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
That sounds bad.
I hope that's less dangerous than it sounds.
More.
Manipulating time itself? Many have attempted over the ages, but never once succeeded.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
Do you have evidence?
I'd like more proof than magical time control. Go with it.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
I'm flattered.
All this for me. And here I didn't get Alexius anything.
Send him a fruit basket. Everyone loves those. You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Are there?